tempos this time. So simple four-stroke roll on each drum. So something like this. Say, I'm starting to blast beat on the right cymbal, and the last stroke of the bar is played on the China, and one of the next bar starts with crash, and then I change it to hi-hat. Okay, let's look at that. Let's have a look at. A lot more simple, and it sounds cool when you, for example, play with something with double bass, then blast beat, and I want to finish it and go into the double bass again. It looks more or less like this. Another thing is using the 4 strokes, of course singles, on the pedals. In between some different stuff I play on the toms, or mostly I use the 4 hits. Sometimes 5 when I have to finish it on the crash cymbal, but mostly I use them in breaks between playing on toms. So when I'm doing something on the cymbals, I use the 4-stroke rolls with the double bass. So something like this. So this is the same number of strokes on the top, the same on the bottom. So, right. And it's quite a cool thing, and it fills up all the music, right? Mixture of using drums and cymbals. So I usually start with the cymbal. Every single first stroke of the roll goes with a cymbal and the bass, of course. So single bass is enough. You have to be quite fast to do it, so. Double bow. Inferno played it on one of the CDs with Esqarial, I believe. And one of the songs, I don't remember the titles, went like this. So I figured out it was something like this. It's only for hands, you don't have to have fast legs to do it, okay? So when you play... for 4 and 8/4 and so on. At higher tempos I use all the combinations of 4s, so 4s with hands, 4s with legs, mostly hands, alright? It's good to start a fill with your legs. So when you start a fill, 4, if you can sing something, probably 90% you can play it, right? So if you're listening to music and you want, well, in this place I'd like to have a feel like this, right? Yeah, you can sing it, you can play it, right? And you got it. And you got it. Alright, what about blast blast beats. Mostly keep your bass as the leading thing. Alright, so when you got the metronome, bass goes together with the click, not between. Alright, the ones that should go between the legs is your leading hand. The one that goes on the snare, so snares should go always, maybe not always, alright, but in the first basic blast, type of blast beat, it goes always in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, it's nothing else, right? Look what's my hand and my legs doing, right? Together. Sometimes when I get weaker and I'm tired, yeah, it gets very sloppy. Sometimes you can see it in my videos. But what I'm trying always to do is to keep them alternating, right? Just every single bass goes between the snare drums. You can do it in many ways. It's your own thing to do it. What I did is to play the recordings of my favorite bands like Panzerkreuz, Behemoth, Vader, and so on. Millions of bands, and try to keep playing along them. All right. Once you get tired, don't let it go. Just try a bit longer. When you feel pain, just try a bit longer, 10 more seconds, and then stop. Then rest and relax. All right, and try again. For more extreme tempos, I would like to recommend Broad Quinn and all the grindcore stuff you can get. All right. So for higher tempos like 260 and more. Try to breathe rhythmically without stopping your breath. This is the worst thing you can do, because your muscles need air, need fresh air, right? Not like the sportsman. I don't want to quick. The sportsmen have to breathe to have good results. So the same applies to drummers, I guess. When I have to play something fast, I never keep steady. I never hold my limbs in one place. Okay, they are accenting, moving. There's like waving motion together with the rhythm. So what your right hand does, for example, this is the main thing that keeps you in the flow. It never plays straight. It always accents. There are always accents on the hi-hat, on the right cymbal. Even when with the high speed rolls on the snare drum. Have a look at my right hand. There is always one hit accented, right, which is a bit louder than other, and it gives the flow to all the playing. Right? How to say it? You just have to be a little bit before the things you play. So when you want to make a feel, think about it before you start playing the feel. When you're hitting a drum, think what are you going to hit next, right? So I think you don't see it, but when I play and doing a roll on the snare, for example, my eyes keep watching on other cymbals and drums to choose the best thing to hit next to make the effect more impressive. Don't be behind your hands, be before a few milliseconds, or use the things, feels and rhythms that you have prepared before.